matter should come through motions. And that decision has been recorded. And to that extent,
Honorable Wasai, it was because it was a matter of privilege and a personal explanation, and I said it was nothing personal to him. But he's coming under privilege. So if you don't have a point of order that attack the issue of his privilege to raise the matter, please just take your seat and let's make progress.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So as I was saying, we went to the U.S. Congress on a working visit. The current House leader was part of that delegation. The current chairman, House Committee on Foreign Relations, is also part of that delegation. While we were holding that meeting, a member of the U.S. Congress, a black member, stood up and said, the Boko Haram are killing Christians. I immediately raised a point of order. I corrected her that Boko Harams are killing Nigerians. I cited an example that there was an attack just before we went to US in Kano, inside a mosque. On that day, on a single day, over 3,000 people lost their lives in Kano. And I told her that I don't know if there is anywhere where we have that kind of number. So what I'm trying to say in essence, and she was made to withdraw her statement, and she was made to apologize for making that statement because she doesn't have any fact for it. What I'm trying to say is that the day Donald Trump said Christians are being killed in Nigeria, I expected our president to correct him that Nigerians are being killed. I expect Donald Trump to tell our president that you should go and do your job as enshrined in Section 14(2)(b) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that of protecting life and property of every Nigeria. I want to make it very clear that this country belongs to all of us, and we must not allow anybody, including the US president, to bring his divisive politics into Nigeria. I so submit, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Chairman rules.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Okay, Jeff. I represent the good people of Buruku, my dear colleagues. I'm from Benue State. Mr. Speaker, preached in relation to him. So, Mr. Speaker, privileges are not what you think should happen. Privileges, when you bring a matter of privilege, you draw attention to the privilege that has been breached and the remedy that you seek. You don't sit on the floor of Nigeria's parliament and seek a privilege against a foreign entity. I mean, how are you going to remedy that? You don't do that. So it may be in the realm of immorality or whatever you can say if our president didn't respond to Donald Trump the way he should have, but I don't see how that comes under a matter of privilege on the floor of the House of Representatives of Nigeria, Mr. Speaker.
Well, it's a matter of privilege. I don't think it's subject to any debate. It's been raised, so we'll move on. The third order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of Bill for Act to amend the provisions to the Electoral Act number 6, 2010. To further improve the electoral process, restrict the qualification for effective offices to relevant provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, recognize the use of smart card readers and other technological devices in elections, further regulate political party primaries, a timeline for submission of lists of candidates, criteria for substitution of candidates, limit of campaign expense and address the omission of names of candidates or logo of political party, and for related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Aisha Jibril Duku and 6 other honorable members. Honorable members will recall the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 17 April 2018. I now invite Honorable Duku to move that the bill be now read the second time. In the absence of Honorable Duku, Clerk, who is the next sponsor? Okay, Chairman Rules and Business is here.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Okay, Jeff, I represent the good people of Buruku. My dear colleagues, I'm from Benue State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that we step down this item today. It's brought. I rise to step it down.
I say Sunday, Abonte is here, Sunday Karimi is here, they are sponsors. Okay. Okay. So item stepped down by leave of the House. Honorable Karimi.
Mr. Speaker, my name is Karimi Sunday. I'm from Kogi State. I represent Yaba West, Yaba East, Mapamuru Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, the bill in question. My name is listed as part of the sponsor of that bill. I don't know anything about it. I want to dissociate myself from this bill. The bill is a fake one. I haven't listed my name and I'm not part of it. So this bill is I'm not part of it. And to have listed my name as part of it, I think it's fraudulent. Thank you.
I don't understand what Honorable Karimi said. I didn't get you well.
Mr. Speaker, if you look at this bill, my name is number 2 as sponsor of this bill. And I'm saying here that I am not part of it. And I don't know how my name got into it. So I brought a bill that I'm not part of and you list my name as part of it. It's a very serious matter. That is impersonation.
Okay, Chairman Rules and Business, I think the matter is quite clear. If your name is not there, maybe it's the printer's devil. And I don't know why the devil would target Sunday Karimi of all people. So, Chairman Rules and Business, make sure that you exorcise his name from there like you are casting demons out of the way. Since he's not part of the bill, make sure that his name is not reflected on the bill. Please. He has said so with his own mouth. Honorable Osai, I don't think there's anything here for debate, so we'll move on. The fourth order of the day is a motion on alleged mismanagement of the Safe Schools Initiative. SSI funds in the Northeast Zone, standing in the name of Honorable Sani Zoro. Honorable Zoro is now invited to move the motion. Chairman of Business, Honorable Zoro is now on the floor, please.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I have the mandate of Honorable Zoro to step it down for further legislative.
Motion stepped down by leave of the House. Fifth order of the day is a motion on curbing infant mortality rates in Nigeria, standing in the names of Honorable Akinwumi Nuruddin Olaitan and Honorable Jimo Abdurrahim Olajide. Honorable Olaitan is now invited to move the motion.
Order. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Lighton 2 obviously is not on the floor. I rise to move that item number 5 on the order paper be stepped down. I so move.
Order.
Honorable Woodell, are you standing or sitting?
Honorable Salami.
I don't know whether.
Honorable Salami. Honorable Salami, former governor of Sokoto State, please go back to your seat.
Okay. Once Honorable Jimo is not around you.
Consideration, are we there?
Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to move that this House is up to the Committee of Whole for the consideration of reports. I so move.
Rules and Business.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to second the motion as moved by the Leader of the House. I so second.
Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against it say nay. Ayes have it. House hereby resolve into Committee of the Whole to consider the report.
Honorable colleagues, the report we are about to consider.
And what I stated in the course of the debate of this bill, when I made reference to Section 8 of the National Emergency Management Act, NEMA 1999, stipulates the establishment for each state of the Federation a state emergency management agency in compliance with the provision of the NEMA Act. Upon referral to the Committee on FCT for further legislative action, the committee undertook thorough legislative process on the bill in accordance to the laid down practices and procedures, extant laws and standing orders of the House of Representatives. The highlights of the bill, the short title, FCT Emergency Management Agency Establishment Bill 2017. Clauses of the bill was divided into 28 clauses. Objectives of the bill sought to provide for the establishment of FCT Emergency Management Agency FEMA to 1. Coordinate activities related to disaster management. 2. Educate and inform the public on disaster prevention and control measures. 3. Coordinate and facilitate the provision of necessary resources for search and rescue and other types of disaster containment activities in response to distress call. 4. Coordinate the activities of all voluntary organizations engaged in emergency relief operations in any part of the territory. 5. Collect emergency relief supply from local and foreign sources and from international and non-governmental agencies and accordingly distribute to victims. And 6. Assist the rehabilitation of the victims where necessary. Relationship of the bill with existing laws. The bill has conformed to the provision of Section 8.1 of the National Emergency Management Act, NEMA 1999, which provides for the establishment for each state of the Federation a state emergency management agency committee to complement efforts of the activities of the emergency management in the FCT. Conclusion, Mr. Chairman, my highly esteemed colleagues, I urge you to support the passage of this bill to enable the legislature provide realistic and implementable legal framework for the operations of the FCT Emergency Management Agency. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. Honorable PT. Honorable PT, please take your seat. Don't back the chair. The report has 28 clauses. We now go ahead to pass the clauses. Clause 1, Clause 2, Clause 3, Clause 4, Clause 5, Clause 6, Clause 7, Clause 8, Clause 9, Clause 10, Clause 11, Clause 12, Clause 13, Clause 14, Clause 15, Clause 16, Clause 17, Clause 18, Clause 19, Clause 20, Clause 21, Clause 22, Clause 23, Clause 24, Clause 25, Clause 26, Clause 27, Clause 28. Explanatory memorandum, long title of the bill. Leader. Chairman, sir. Chairman, we forgot.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, may I rise to move that this House refer to plenary for adoption of reports.
Chairman rules.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I rise to second the motion as moved by the leader of the House. I so second.
The House hereby reverts back to plenary to report progress.
Point of order.
Which one is this one again?
The House in the Committee of the Whole considered the report of the Committee on Federal Capital Territory on a bill for an act to provide establishment of Federal Capital Territory Emergency Management Agency and approved Clause 1 to 28, the explanatory memorandum and long title of the bill. Leader.
Brothers, congratulations. And we hope that more congresses will go in this direction. Thank you, sir. And my carried brother continue to be carried.
Thank you very much for your word of solidarity. And in fact, it is on record that you agree that we had a successful Congress during the weekend. So that is the most important thing. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's on record that you acknowledge the fact that it was a successful Congress. So, leader.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to move that this House stand adjourned till tomorrow, 11 a.m. I so move.
Chairman rules.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to second the motion for adjournment as moved by the leader of the House. I so second.
The House stands adjourned till tomorrow, Wednesday, 9th of May, 2018, 11 a.m.